Welcome back for Game 3 of our Showcase League triple header here today on JPR Live, streaming on Facebook, YouTube, anywhere you get your media. Here we are. It is game number 3. We've had a pretty good slate of games already today. This morning, the 9 o'clock game, Team Black versus Team Orange. That game ended in an 11-5 victory for Team Black. And then our 12 o'clock game, Bridgeton Academy able to take down Team Purple. That score 3-2 in favor of Bridgeton, and a rocket bouncing off the third baseman. And the first batter of the game for Team Navy, Griffin Ferreira. What a heater all the way to the third baseman for Team Royal, Justin Mayhew. Tough one to hold on to there. And the leadoff hitter is on here for Team Navy. And another one pulled out to left field, this time caught. That was Devin Hodgdon's hit. That was pulled down by the left fielder, River Hart. So there's one down here, runner on first. Now, up to bat for Team Navy is number 6. Gavin Donahue at the plate. Going for second. Oh, and he's caught in a pickle here. Ferreira trying to get to a safe base, but he can't outrun the second baseman. I believe that's the second baseman anyhow after all the mix-up. So Ferreira a bit too eager on the steal attempt, and the pitcher simply able to turn around and get him out. So wing and a miss there from Donahue. So now there's 2 outs in the top of the first. There's another strike. Foul tip, that goes back. That pitch low and inside. Down goes Donahue swinging. And that'll be the end of the top of the first. Griffin Ferreira got on first with a leadoff single. But then he was caught stealing for the second out of the inning. And so we'll move now to the bottom of the first. We'll be back in just a minute. Leading off here for Team Royal is going to be number 5, Justin Mayhew. Able to stay off of one there. Good contact going out towards center field. Coming over to make the catch is Team Navy. More specifically, that was Dean Pons Jr., center fielder out of Westerly High School, class of 2022. First pitch is a strike to River Hart, the junior out of Nashua South High School. And there's another strike. 0-2 count here to Hart. Pitch outside. 1-2 count. Can't quite frame that one. 2-2 count. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. First two batters go down rather quickly. And now coming into bat is number 14, Zachary Smith, on the mound for Team Navy, facing off against him, number 11, Ronan Donahue. This ball hit on the ground over towards the first baseman. He'll scoop it up, no problem. Step on the bag. And it's a quick 1-2-3. Down go Royal. So we'll head now to the top of the second inning. Scoreless after one here at Northeast Delta Dental Stadium in Manchester, New Hampshire for the Showcase League triple header of the week. First pitch, a strike to the pitcher, Ronan Donahue. Second pitch, a strike to the pitcher, Ronan Donahue. 0-2 count. Can't quite get that third one. On the mound for Team Royal, Zach Smith, a senior out of Londonderry High School. Hard hit down the first baseline, foul. Picked up by the pitcher warming up in the bullpen. That pitch outside, Donahue able to hold off. Checked his swing, actually sent it into the field of play. Coming into play at the third baseman, but he overthrew the first baseman, and now going all the way to second is Ronan Donahue. I don't even think he wanted to hit that ball, but here he is standing on second base, so I don't think you're going to hear too many complaints from him. So it's Justin Mayhew who picked up the ball that came off the bat of Donahue, and then he overthrew the first baseman. So leadoff hitter is on here for Team Navy. Now batting number 14 for Team Navy, Keegan Burke. Pitch outside. Ooh, that one ran in on him. Actually, doesn't look like it hit him, but it will allow the runner to advance. So Donahue's going to make his way over to third now, as that ball ended up all the way at the backstop. And that'll walk him. Keegan Burke able to get on base. First two runners on here for Team Navy. Now Colin Burke up to bat. Swing and a miss there. A big cut from Burke. Can't get any of it. So he'll take a seat. First out of the inning for Team Navy. Runner going for second. Keegan Burke. And they're going to get him. A good throw from behind the plate. The number on the back obstructed by the equipment. Nathan Carney at the plate now for Team Navy. And that one got in on him. Chokes up on the bat. Hits it over to third. Throw is in time. Ronan Donahue's run won't count. And so, 4 batters for Team Navy in the inning. They can't get any of them across. We'll move now to the bottom of the second inning. We'll be back in just a minute. Austin Bequeath to lead it off here for Team Royal. Popped up. That'll go into the stands with a bang. Bequeath able to hold off on that one. As it's now Gavin Donahue, the other Donahue brother, on the mound. That pitch inside. A called strike that last pitch. Oh, going after it high, and on the throw around the horn, the catcher for Team Navy actually catching Bequeath in the head. Walked off all right. Seems to be okay. Now at bat is Jacob Pine. Jacob pins hit over to the shortstop, lined out. That one goes foul, left of the third base bag. Batting is Will Hindle. Hindle looking to be the first base runner today for Team Royal. Nobody's gotten on in the 5 batters so far. One count. And he'll take a base. So he gets on. Ideally not the way he would have wanted, but a base is a base. So Will Hindle, he'll stand on first. That one gets inside. Going now to second. It's going to be Hindle. Thinking about 3. He'll back off. Matthew Miserville standing at the plate. Swing and a miss. A lot of these pitches right inside. I mean, we saw him hit. We saw Gavin Donahue hit Will Hindle in the last at bat, and we've had a few skim right by the shins of Miserville here as he gets a piece of that one, sending it at his teammate over in the dugout in Mayhew. Donahue's pitch outside. This ball's sent out to left field, foul. Long at bat here for Miserville. It's fouled off a couple of pitches to this point. And that one gets him right by the chin. He's able to avoid it, so he'll take a base after the walk. Hindle still standing on second. Miserville now on first. And this will bring up Anthony Mancuso, who sends one out to left field. Back over the head of the left fielder, it gets down. Coming across the score is Will Hindle. Standing on third is Miserville. So Mancuso with the RBI. Now batting for Team Royal, Braden Griffin. Senior out of Londonderry High School. This one's popped up into the infield. Caught by the first baseman, and that'll do it. Team Royal, they get one across. It's 1-0. Team Royal over Navy. Leading off for Team Navy is going to be number 3, David Da Silva. Here in the 8th spot. Ball hit foul. Da Silva able to draw the walk, so he's on. Now coming up to bat with a man on base, Brendan McGordy. That ball sliced back, reverberating. Checking on Da Silva over at first. Good pitch there. That one misses. Another check over to first, but the ball gets away from the first baseman. Da Silva too preoccupied with getting up to notice. Strike 3 called. Able to get him looking. So down goes McGordy. Now coming up to bat for Team Navy, number 7, Zachary Stabell. Takes a hack at it there. 0-2 count. This one's sent out. Shortstop backing up to make the catch. And there's 2 outs now here in the top of the third. Da Silva getting dirty over there at first. It's been checked on a few times now. Dean Pons Jr. at the plate. In the 11th spot today. Oh, pulls this one out to left field. He's running back for it. Can't get it. Going around seconds to Silva. And he's going to hold up at third. Some power there from Dean Pons Jr. as he's able to send it out to left field. First pitch can't connect for a strike, so it'll be a ball. It's Cam Sears out of Wachusett Regional High School. Check over to third. Back safe is De Silva. De Silva playing with fire here. Navy got 2 outs in this inning so far. That one's in there for a strike. Sears able to avoid that one. We'll call that strike 2. Sears in disagreement. He'll pop this one up, going back for it, the second baseman. And he gets it. That's the inning. So after 2.5 of play, it's Royal 1, Navy nothing. We'll be back with the bottom of the third inning in just a minute. Leading off for Team Royal in the bottom of the third inning. Number 15, Justin Gaudier. This ball popped up. That's playable. Catcher heading over for it, makes the catch, and they'll go around the horn. First pitch, a strike. One count. At the plate for Team Royal, Brett Baker, senior out of Chelmsford High School. And the senior out of Chelmsford High School sends this one back into center field, caught by Team Navy. 2 up, 2 down quickly here in the bottom of the third inning. And we're back to the top of the order now. Justin Mayhew back up to bat as he fouls one off to the left side. Flew out to center field his last at bat. Ball fouled it off, so he's down 0-2. Ball in the dirt. 1-2 count. On the mound right now for Team Navy, Benjamin Flaherty, a sophomore out of BC High, as he's able to get him to swing there. Not many sophomores in this league, but you just saw one right there get it done. Down goes Mayhew, and we'll go to the top of the fourth inning. Royal leading Navy 1-0. Griffin Ferreira leading off things in the top of the fourth inning for Team Navy. Back at the top of the order here. Got on base with a leadoff single. Was caught stealing for the second out of the first inning. It's a 1-1 count to Ferreira. He'll take strike 2. Batted on the ground, over to the third baseman. Long throw across the diamond, can't connect. So Ferreira will reach base. A well-hit ball reaching just the far corner of the infield, making it a tough throw to capitalize on. That's his second hit of the day. This one pulled out into left field. Nice catch by the left fielder coming in on it. And going back to first will be Ferreira. That was Devin Hodgson. Lined out to left field in both of his at-bats now. Gavin Donahue now stepping in. Struck out swinging back in the first. That was to end the inning. Last pitch inside. That one low and inside. Zach Smith looking for some control here. Right down the middle. And that'll be a walk. Gavin Donahue able to play the count. He'll reach first. And Navy's got 2 on. This will bring up his brother Ronan. Swung on and missed there. Ronan, his last at bat, reached on an error by the third baseman to open up the second inning. Got as far as third base, but that's as far as he went. This time, though, a rocket out into left field. And he'll hold up at third, Ferreira. So the base is now loaded with 1 down. Royals going to get together here. They're going to try and talk it over. Only 1 out in the inning so far. Griffin Ferreira, he stands on third after he got on base with a single to open up the inning. Devin Hodgson then lined out to left field, but then it was Gavin Donahue who got the walk. And then Ronan Donahue singling through the gap between third and short. And now Keegan Burke, who reached on a walk his past at bat, he's going to look to drive in a few runs here for Navy. Try and get on the board. Keegan Burke going down after it. Takes strike 1. Able to lay off of it this time. 1-1 count. Pitch outside, held on to. Ball gets behind him, runner coming home, and he will score. Griffin Ferreira able to take advantage of the missed ball, and it's now 1-1. Donahue and Donahue advancing as well. Attorneys at law. That pitch a strike. And that'll walk. The bases loaded. Keegan Burke, second time today he's been walked. And now Colin Burke. Pitch up high, misses. He struck out swinging last time up. Big cut there, can't connect. Pitch inside. Finds the strike zone once more. 2 strikes now. And off the full count, that'll walk home another run. So this time it's Gavin Donahue getting across the plate. Navy now leads 2-1. That one blasted down the third base side, foul. Nathan Carney grounded out to third base his last time up. That was to end the second inning. That pitch there outside. And that was ball 4. Took a moment for Carney to realize. That is the 3rd run allowed this inning. As Ronan Donahue, crosses the plate after that last one. Ball hit over to third. Foul. Four walks in this inning. Two of which have walked home runs. This has been a 3-run inning for Navy. Oh, that went right off of a window. That pitch over the back of David Da Silva. Last time Da Silva was up, he walked to lead off the 3rd inning. Only got as far as 3rd. And another pitch over the back. That's another walk here. A tough stretch for Zachary Smith. Still only 1 out in the inning. And that'll do it for Smith. His day is over. All 3 runners aboard, his responsibility. It's been a slow and steady march here for Navy in this 4th inning. We'll recap how we got to this point. It was opened up by Griffin Ferreira, who got on base with a single Devin Hodgson then lined out to left field. But then from there, the walks kept coming. It was a walk on Gavin Donahue. Ronan Donahue actually hit a single, but then 4 straight walks thereafter. Getting across the plate, Ferreira, both Donahues, and Keegan Burke. So standing on third base is Colin Burke. Standing on second, Nathan Carney. And on first is David Da Silva. At the plate, or getting ready to stand at the plate as a new pitcher warms up for Royal, is Brendan McGordy, who struck out looking in his last at-bat. It'll be Zach Ferris, the junior out of Exeter High School. Ferris delivers off the tip of the bat. 0-1 count. That pitch goes high. 1-1 count, 1 out. Bases loaded. Again, sliced off the end of the bat. 1-2 count. Swung on and missed. Got him, strike 3. That's the second out of the inning. So far, a successful start to things for Zach Ferris. Now he'll face Zach Stabell. Leans into one there, sends it out foul into the first base grandstands. Nice catch there, out of bounds by Navy's own Jacob Pine. Or, pardon me, Gavin Donahue. It was a foul tip, so he goes to first, and the run's going to come in as a result. Ball couldn't be held onto, so everybody's safe. So that'll drive home Colin Burke. Advancing to third is Nathan Carney. Advancing to second is David Da Silva. And Stabell now stands on first. Dean Pons Jr. Has to slide back out of the way of that one. And it's actually Benjamin Flaherty. Pitch inside, and he'll take a base. 6 runs in the inning for Navy, and they have all been walked home. This ball popped up, and they can't come down with it. 2 runs will come across. Runners now on the corners. An 8-run inning now for Navy. And that was a bit of an exaggeration. They have not all been walked home, but we have seen 6 walks in this inning. This ball cracked out to left field. And they make the catch. So Griffin Ferreira, who opened up the inning for Navy, made it all the way back up to bat in a 12-man batting rotation. 13 batters made it to the plate that inning. 8 of them crossed home. Just what you're hoping for an offense for Navy. Wasn't exactly traditional, but that's just as important a part of the game as to be able to hit the ball far, is to be able to read a count, read a pitch, be able to take balls when they come your way. And that's something Navy did very well that past inning. Score now 8-1 in favor of the Navy team. Royals going to look to get a couple runs back here as we head towards the bottom of the 4th. Today's broadcast is being broadcast on Facebook.com/JPR Live, as well as Facebook.com/Showcase League, in addition to JPRLive.com. Game's also being broadcast on YouTube. This is Tim Foley coming to you live here from Northeast Delta Dental Stadium in Manchester, New Hampshire, home of the New Hampshire Fisher Cats, as the ball here is choked up, and out at first is number 4 for Royal, River Hart. Pitcher came over to make the play, tossed over to first base. Slice back up. Oh! That was about 5 or 6 feet short, maybe less. If that was a bit higher, I may be thinking about getting a new laptop at this point. My heart's racing now. As that ball is fouled back. 1 out already here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Royal now with some work to do to catch up. Sliced back. Zach Smith at the plate for Royal. His last time up, it was a line drive right back to the pitcher. Or ground ball, rather. This one put in play, going back for it, the second baseman. Can't make the catch, had it in his glove for a moment. And Zach Smith started taking the long way around first base. Didn't think he'd still be in right now. And it looks like they're going to get a pinch runner out here. Royal third base coach did not appear to be too happy after that last play, how it played out. Want to implement good discipline, good base running in your players. So he puts another player in his place. This one smacked out to left field. Off the glove of the left fielder, that's going to go for more. Coming around to second, Austin Bequeath. He's going to go for 3. Coming all the way home to score is going to be for Royal, Robbie Follis, the pinch runner. He gets put in and in a moment's notice has to bolt around the bases. A quick run on the board for Royal. Catcher thought about a pickoff attempt. Nobody standing at third except for the batter. Ball popped up here. Lands in the Navy dugout. Unplayable. Tough to play. If somebody's making that catch, they're going head first into the dugout. A rather risky move. This ball's popped up. And goes foul. Again, thinking about a pickoff attempt to third. Jacob Pinn, his last time up. Line drive over to shortstop for the second out of the second inning. This one sliced back right into the netting. Another hack at the plate. A good battle here from Penn. Ben Flaherty, the sophomore, still on the mound. This one smacked out to center field. That'll get over the head of the center fielder. Bequeath will come home to score. And he's going to go for 3. Here comes Penn. Jacob Penn. A triple over the center fielder's head. Goes all the way back towards the warning track. And Royals tacked on a couple runs here in the bottom of the 4th. Score now 8-3. Will Hindle now stepping into the box. He was the first run of the game. Oh, what a hit from Hindle. That's going down towards the left field line. Gone! Will Hindle, a home run down towards left field. See you later. Run number 4 for Royal. That's Will Hindle, the junior out of Berwick Academy, 5'9", 155. First home run of the day here at the Showcase League triple header, and it comes in the last game of the day. So it's now actually 8-5, pardon me. Solid contact with the bat there. Down the third baseline. Just foul. Miserville standing in. Bases emptied. Jacob Pine was on base when Hindle sent it all the way to the brew house. More big contact from Royal. That one well foul, though. That's 326 down that left field line. And I'd say a bit further based on where Hindle hit that. So probably looking at about 330, 335 on that home run. That one's hit into the gap between third and short into left field. A one-out single from Miserville. So just when Royal looked down and out last inning, a tough stretch of pitching, 6 walks, 8 runs given up. They've come back with 4 runs here in this inning, including a home run from Will Hindle. That has got them right back in this game. 8-5. Runner going for second. Umpire has to skirt the ball. It was going right towards him, curved back towards the second baseman. A successful steal for Miserville. Solid contact there. That'll get into the outfield. Miserville thinking about going home, trips on the way in. And has to back up to the bag. Braden Griffin now stepping in. And he smacks this one to right center field. Trying to find the gap. No, caught. Tagging up at third is going to be Miserville. Going back to first is going to be Mancuso. But another run comes across here for Royal. Ball gets away, and advancing over to second is Mancuso. That ball goes foul. So 5 runs in this inning for Royal. They're now down by 2. Runner in scoring position. A called strike there. That's hit into the gap in left center field. That'll get down. Coming home to score is going to be Mancuso. And on base with an RBI single is Justin Gauthier. This is a baseball game now. It would have been very easy for Royal to just sit back after how defeating a top of the 4th inning they had just had. But they've come out firing here in the bottom of the 4th, leading to 5 runs. Six runs in this inning, rather. As Mancuso did come across. So Gauthier standing on first. This will bring up Brett Baker. Flew out to center field his last at-bat in the 3rd inning. As a new pitcher warming up here for Navy. Dean Pons Jr., a junior out of Westerly High. Pons Jr.'s first pitch in for a strike. Able to get Baker to swing on that one. 0-2 count. Navy trying to get out of this inning. And they will. So down goes Brett Baker. But Navy storm back. Royal stormed back in that inning, scoring 6 runs. Now an 8-7 game. We'll be back in a minute. getting set to get started in the top of the 5th inning. Stepping into bat for Navy is number 9, Eric Sullivan. That pitch outside, dropped out of the glove of the catcher. Still on the mound after coming in relief last inning is Zach Ferris, junior out of Exeter High. Sullivan's hit on the ground, bouncer past the third baseman, shortstop picks it up, throw not in time, it'll draw the first baseman off the bag, and on first safely is going to be Sullivan. That'll bring up Gavin Donahue now. Reached home in his last at-bat last inning as a part of that 6th walk inning for Navy, where they were able to walk it 6 times. That pitch nicked him. That'll send him over to first base. So Sullivan standing on second now. Donahue, Gavin Donahue that is, standing on first. And now you have Ronan Donahue. Ball inside. Ronan Donahue singled in his last at-bat, reached on an error back in the 2nd inning. We'll call that pitch a strike. And that'll walk the bases loaded. Sullivan standing on third, Gavin Donahue on second, Ronan Donahue on first, and it's Keegan Burke who blasts one over to the shortstop. The runner interfering with the shortstop, however, could have been a playable ball. Instead, 2 runs come across home plate. And what's going to be the ruling on that? The Royal head coach coming out wanting to talk with the umpire. Not too happy with the fact that I believe it was Gavin Donahue who got in the way of play. Eric Sullivan came home. So let's see here. And it looks like they're going to redo it. That's got to be frustrating if you're Colin Burke, or pardon. No, let's see. So I believe Keegan Burke is standing on first right now. Ronan Donahue on second. I think the ruling is typically that if you interfere with the player, you're out. So that may have been an out on Gavin Donahue. Right now I have it that there are no outs in the inning, so we'll have to see just how many outs there are once we accumulate a few more. Is that ball thrown high? So just for clarification, Eric Sullivan is on third still. Gavin Donahue is now out. Ronan Donahue stands on second. And Keegan Burke stands on first. And it's Colin Burke who's batting. Takes one off the noggin. That'll bring in another run. So now Sullivan gets to come home. Ronan Donahue stands on third. Keegan Burke on second. Colin Burke on first. 2 hit by pitch in this inning, as Gavin Donahue was before being called out on interference. At the plate now, Nathan Carney. He was one of 8 Navy players to reach home plate in the last inning, in the 4th. Ball thrown outside. Ball 4, take your base. As it's been a walk party these past 2 innings for Navy. Ronan Donahue comes home. That's the 2nd run of the inning for Navy, making it a 10-0 game. Keegan Burke on third, Colin Burke on second, Nathan Carney on first, as they're going to talk it over at the mound. David Da Silva. He awaits his chance to stand at the plate. He was walked last inning. This ball's popped up. It was playable, landed inside the netting. Tough to read, however, for Royal. So it's an 0-1 count. And that pitch gets inside. Da Silva ducking there to avoid contact with the ball. Called strike. Full count now for David Da Silva. This one popped up. It's in play. Catch made by the first baseman, Austin Bequeath. And I believe that to be the 2nd out of the inning. All depends on how Gavin Donahue and his play was ruled. I believe that counted as an out. So down to the final out of the top of the 5th for Navy. And it's Brendan McGordy up to bat. He's struck out twice today. Ball low and away. Cracked into the outfield, called for by the center fielder. And that is out number 3. So Gavin Donahue was ruled out, and Brendan McGordy flying out to center field right there. So 2 more runs for Navy tacked on in this inning. They'll push their lead back up to 3. But Royal, as we saw in the last inning, they have the bats to try and come back and score some more runs. So we'll have to see what is in store for us in the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back in just a minute. Justin Mayhew standing in now for Royal. He's yet to get on base today. Flew out to center field back in the first inning, struck out swinging to end the 3rd. As this is the now 3rd time through the lineup. Foul tip, missed the glove. Looks like it kind of buzzed the hand of the catcher there for Navy. And he will walk. So the first runner on here for Royal, just what they were hoping for after a successful last inning, scoring some runs. This ball laid down, and everybody's safe. Riverheart able to lay down the bunt, hustle with some speed, get down the first base line. Now standing on second is Mayhew in the box here. Another bunt laid down. Catcher goes for it this time. Throw misses. There's going to be some runs coming across here for Royal. It's all the way out into the right field. Mayhew comes home. Hart comes home. Into 3rd. Robbie Follis. Robbie Follis coming in, hitting after he pinch ran last inning for Zach Smith. staying in the lineup and delivering there with the bunt that a bunt that ended up all the way in right field. Check back over to third, just to keep Follis there. There's a strike. 9 runs now for Royal. They trail Navy by 1. That pitch misses. Dean Pons Jr. on the mound. Delivers. Big cut. Can't connect. And down swinging will go Austin Bequeath. Jacob Pinn now at the plate. He was one of the 6 batters to reach home last inning for Royal.
Not a lot of hitting by Navy. A lot of walks. Got a quick second? Me? Yeah, I'm just going to ask you about some of your stuff. Yep.
That pitch misses. A ball. Pitch missing outside. Still holding up at third base is Follis. Swing and a miss. Down goes Pinn. And now it's Will Hindle. He homered off Pons Jr. last at bat. And Pons Jr. going to think about it. That ball in for a strike. That one also in for a strike. First 2 batters in this inning have come across to score. Third batter currently stands on third base, waiting for somebody to knock him home. But the last 2 here for Royal have both struck out. Make it the last 3 as down goes Hindle. Can't repeat any of that home run magic he had. He had reached home in each of his previous 2 at-bats, but not so lucky this time. So Hindle goes down, but 2 more runs for Royal makes it a 10-9 game. We'll be back with the top of the 6th inning in just a minute. welcome back to the top of the 6th inning here at Northeast Delta Dental Stadium. When you say it all day, start to lose track of how to say it, and that ball gets by the third baseman. Picked up in left field. A leadoff hit here for Stabell. So again, this is Game 3 of our Showcase League triple header here at Northeast Delta Dental Stadium in Manchester, New Hampshire, home of the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. This is Tim Foley broadcasting to you live on site. Happy to be bringing you all this content today. It's been a great day of baseball. Our first game of the morning, 9 a.m. start time. Had a score of 11-5, Team Black able to beat Team Orange. And then in Game 2, it was Bridgeton Academy able to outlast Team Purple by a score of 3-2. And here we are, Game 3. And there have been runs galore. Scoreboard here listing 11-9 instead of the 10-9 I had last inning. For Navy, though, it has not been so much the hitting. It's been a lot of the pitching for Royal. It's been a lot of walks for Navy that's gotten them on base and in. Of course, you'll look back to that 4th inning where Royal gave up 6 walks as they give up another one here. Reaching base there was Pons Jr. As Stabell now standing on second. Cam Sears steps in. Reached on an error by the right fielder his last at-bat. That one misses high. A called strike. 2 runners on. Tipped back to the netting. That ball will go high. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 for Cam Sears. Down he goes. That's out number 1 for Sears and Navy. Hit out over the shortstop, lands in shallow left center field. Relay throw to the plate, brought in very quickly, but that will load the bases. Griffin Ferreira. A good hit. And now you have Stabell on third, Pons Jr. on second, and Ferreira stands atop the first base bag. Called strike. Eric Sullivan led off the 5th inning with a single. Good clean hit over the second baseman's head. That'll get down in the outfield, picked up by the center fielder. Home comes Stabell. Home comes Pons Jr. Safe at third is Ferreira, and safe at first is Sullivan. So it's a 2 RBI single for Eric Sullivan. Ball up in the air, center fielder getting under it. Tagging up at third is going to be Ferreira. Catch isn't made. Ferreira's home safely. Coming around now, looking for 3 is Sullivan. So Sullivan now at third. After that play, ended up not getting any outs. Well, of course, except for the one that was caught, obviously. Ferreira able to score. So the sac fly there from Gavin Donahue. That'll bring up Ronan Donahue. Two outs here in the top of the 6th inning.
Thanks.
Donahue managing to avoid that one. Called strike. That ball gets away. Going to first is going to be Ronan. And coming home to score is Sullivan. A pitching change here at Northeast Delta Dental Stadium. So we'll be back with you in just a minute. Back now with you here. Top of the 6th inning. Into pitch for Team Royal. Ethan Crawford, senior out of Exeter High School. Stands at 5'10", 175. And it seems as though he's really trying to bring it. That pitch inside. And he'll back off. Take your baseball 4. Walking is Keegan Burke. Ronan Donahue will take second. And that'll bring up Colin Burke. "11 walks given up by this Royal pitching staff." Ball sliced back into the netting. And that's where a lot of this Navy offense has come from. That's what's putting the runners on the bases so that a single drives in 2 runs. Oh, and that'll get him in the back. Colin Burke taking one there. The bases will be loaded. Second time today, Burke's actually been hit by a pitch. Colin Burke. Keegan Burke now on second. Ronan Donahue standing on third. Fast pitch in there for a strike. Nathan Carney stepping in. He has to back away from that one. Another pitch inside. Sliced back. Put on your 3D goggles now. That one hit up the middle. Second baseman coming over. Indecisive. could have gotten the play over at first, saw the man coming towards second and thought that was perhaps the play. Ultimately, nobody getting out. Coming home and scoring, Ronan Donahue. Keegan Burke advancing to third, Colin Burke advancing to second, and Nathan Carney will make it to first. David Da Silva now. He's trying to reach base, as he has earlier in the game. He's been walked twice. Flew out to first, though, back in the 5th inning. And Da Silva having to slide back. Called strike. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That'll do it for the inning. So down goes Da Silva, but not before a couple more runs are added on. 5 more to be exact. And it's Navy 16, Royal 9. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th inning in just a minute. Matt Miserville to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning for Royal. Swing and a miss there. Another strike. That'll make it a 1-2 count. Ball went up high there. 2-2 count now. Miserville singling back in the 4th inning. This time a little dribbler down the third base line, picked up by the pitcher, and he will get there. Leadoff batter on for Royal. Anthony Mancuso stepping in now. He got on first with a single his last at-bat in the 4th inning as well. Well hit ball out into the outfield, dropping in center field. That'll push Miserville over to second base. Mancuso now standing on first. Here's Braden Griffin, had a sac fly his last at-bat. That one sent back to the netting. Going up high for this one. Landing right in a sweet and falling down. Griffin making plenty of contact. Just needs to straighten it out. Foul tip in the dirt. Trying to go ahead was Miserville. He will meander back. Some contact made as Griffin gets to, actually, I believe it was strike 3, but since it was missed by the catcher and it got away, he was allowed to run. No, they're calling him out. So runners are allowed to advance there, but Griffin is out. Gauthier. Foul tipped it back into the mitt of the catcher. So one down here. Bottom of the 6th inning. 2 in scoring position. Navy down by 7. Swung on and missed. Check back to third, no good, but the strikeout is good. So down goes Gauthier, and that'll bring up Brett Baker. Baker yet to reach base today. Flew out to center field in his first at-bat in the 3rd inning. and then struck out to end the fourth. Swing and a miss there. Strike three, get him out of there. Final three batters of the inning go down by way of K. As we move now to the top of the seventh inning, Navy still ahead 16-9 when we come back.
Top seven, what do you guys got for the score, Coach?
Welcome back to the top of the seventh inning here at Northeast Delta Dental Stadium here in Manchester, New Hampshire, home of the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. Tim Foley coming to you live on site. Happy to have been here all day with you if you've stuck it out from 9 a.m. to this very moment. It's been a blast to call baseball all day long. First games I've called in months, and I know I've had a good time. I hope that the folks at home have enjoyed some quality baseball that's been played here today. As the first pitch delivered from Michael Crowley. That one a called strike. Chopped on the ground. Picked up by the third baseman. No, he can't get the glove on it. Tried to one-hand it with the glove. Do everything on the run. Tough play to make there. I believe they're actually calling that foul. May have gone off of the batter. Or perhaps it landed straight down. I believe that constitutes foul territory. Regardless, down goes the batter. So that was Brendan McGordy going down on by a strike. This ball hit over to third base, picked up cleanly this time by the third baseman, but the throw is errant. And so safe on first is Stabell. He'll reach on an error. So it's been a rather lonely off-season since they canceled the minor league season here in Manchester, really across the entire country. So stadium has not been used for all that much baseball, but they have been holding as this ball hit out to center field by Pons Jr. Caught by the second baseman who rushed back out. Throw over to first. Got him! What a play by the second baseman there for Team Royal. Going to try and catch his number so we can properly accredit him.
I saw it falling and I was like, I'm not.
And he goes into the dugout. As we have our replay experts here at the Showcase League checking it out.
Once again, if he gets on,
We'll see just who goes back out there to second base next inning so we can get that to you. But here at Northeast Delta Dental Stadium, they have been busy. They've been having some socially distanced concerts at the stadium, presented by the Palace Theater. They've had the music of Billy Joel, Jimmy Buffett, a couple of ABBA tribute shows. ABBA, pardon me. Recycled percussion, Beatles night, Almost Queen. So that was going on throughout mid to late August through mid-September. And of course, as the fall just kicking up, but as the summer winds down and baseball season starts to go away, as this ball hit on the ground to third, throw over to first in time for the out. Grounding out there was number 11 for Royal, Ethan Crawford. But as the season winds down, we're all hopeful that all these minor league systems can come back up and be fully efficient next season. Because what a venue this is to catch a game. I can just imagine it with the full stands. Truly is quite the spectacle here. Right on the bank of the Merrimack River.
hey, wait up. It's yours here. Come on. That was the first day, yeah.
Batting is River Hart after Mayhew was put out.
Yeah, come on, Rick. You're good, baby. You're good. That's not just you. Like that swing. You're good.
Called strike.
Come on, 4.
Strike 3 called. Hart can't believe it. But down he goes. Out number 2 here in the bottom of the 7th. That'll bring up Robbie Follis. He's been great in his pinch outing. Avoids contact there with the ball. He came in to pinch hit for Zach Smith after he was taken out of the game by the Royal head coach. And then, of course, he was driven home on the home run by Will Hindle. A few at-bats later. No, he was driven home on a double the next at-bat by Austin Bequeath, pardon me. And then he had a single in his last at-bat. Now he pops one up to right here. Caught out of bounds, basket catch made. That was Keegan Burke. Able to make the nice reception. So Bequeath will lead it off for the bottom of the 8th inning, followed by Jacob Pinn and Will Hindle. For now, though, coming up next for Navy, it's going to be number 2, Cam Sears.
I'll get a director down here, that's fine.
First pitch misses, ball 1. Oh, and that runs in on him, gets him in the legs. Cam Sears will take a base.
Hey, that's typical, right? You'll get the ground ball.
Pitch thrown high. 1-0 count here in the top of the 8th inning. Griffin Ferreira back up to bat. This his 5th time at the plate. Picked up by the second baseman. Throw over to first in time for the double play. And standing in at second base for Royal is Anthony Mancuso, who I believe it was that made that nice catch that turned into a double play last inning. Caught it diving back into the outfield, and then the runner on first did not expect it to have been caught. And so Mancuso able to throw it back to first in time to get the tag. a heads-up play there to remember that there were stakes after that catch. And another flyover here at Northeast Delta Dental Stadium. Ball hit on the ground to third, picked up by the third baseman. Throw on to first. What's the call going to be? Looks as though he's safe. The batter knocked the ball, or the runner, I suppose, at that point, had knocked the ball out of the glove of Austin Bequeath. And so since he couldn't hold on to it, he is safe. Eric Sullivan playing it well there. Gavin Donahue up to bat. And going for three now, Eric Sullivan, and he's going to get it. He took second, and that was going to happen simply because the ball got away from the catcher. And so Sullivan, thinking on his feet, started sauntering over towards third, thought about his odds, took a chance, and the throw was not on target. This one's pulled out to left field. Caught by the left fielder. River Hart able to run back and make the catch, still standing on his feet, able to bail his team out after Eric Sullivan stole some free bases there. No runs given up in the inning by Royal, and that's huge if they want to start to mount their comeback. They've scored 9 in this game, but could you believe it? They're down by 7. So 6 more outs to try and get those 7 runs back. And it all starts here. Leading off for Royal will be Austin Bequeath. We'll have that for you in just a minute. ball is caught. Popping it up there was Bequeath. And running over to make the catch in foul territory by first is Colin Burke. So we are in inning number 26 out of 27 for our Showcase League triple header here today at Northeast Delta Dental Stadium in Manchester, New Hampshire. Throw over to first on target in time, and down goes Zach Ferris for Team Royal.
Nice caught, Will.
Big swing there, missed by Hindle. He homered earlier in this game during a 6-run inning for Team Royal. They'd cut it down to an 11-9 game. Now sits though 16-9. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes to Hindle. Strike 3 called. Top of the 9th we go. Royals couldn't get anything done in the bottom of the 8th. They're going to need to come out with some strong defense here in the top of the inning and then bring the bats for the bottom of the 9th. We'll be back with your 9th inning of game number 3 in just a minute.
I'll take that all day. Take that all day.
And to lead off the top of the 9th, a big hit here from Ronan Donahue. Falls, though, in the shallow outfield.
Gotta be efficient, throwing it off.
And that'll bring up Keegan Burke. Ball goes up high, missing the glove of the catcher. Keegan Burke at bat. Pitching on the mound for Royal, Justin Mayhew. Pitch missing outside. Called strike 2. Or that's strike 2, pardon me. Should be a full count now. Ball hit over to the shortstop, picked out of the dirt. Throw over to first, able to get the out. A nice relay there. Robbie Follis able to find the first baseman Bequeath. First pitch to a new batter. Colin Burke takes strike 1. Second pitch to Burke. Misses the zone. Another strike here to Burke. Strike 3, got him. That's the end of the top of the 9th. So now Royal down to their final 3 outs here. They're down by 7. They've shown they can score in an inning. They scored 6 earlier in the 4th. Do they have what it takes to make a comeback here and take this game from Team Navy? We'll find out in just a minute.
It's on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. I like 3 better. Number's 8, my number's 9. Hey, sit on it, kid. Come on, Sally, you go, baby. Early.
Leading things off in the bottom of the 9th inning for Team Royal, it's Matt Miserville. And he's already down 0-2. Swung at the first one, didn't get it. Second call, not in his favor. Pitch number 3, well outside, diving across to make the catch was the Navy catcher.
Hey, buddy, come on now.
Miserville making his Royal teammates worry as it was redirected in their direction. That ball outside. He was battling back here, 2-2. Full count. Got a piece of it and redirects it back towards the backstop. Goes up high for it, can't find it, and down goes Miserville. Anthony Mancuso now coming up to bat. Pitch up high. On the ground, off the glove of the pitcher.
E1!
Runner's going to be safe at first. Sears couldn't pull it in. Having to come in and pick it up instead for Navy. Gavin Donahue. And Mancuso is safe on first. Here's Braden Griffin now. He'll foul one off. Runner going for second base. Mancuso on the way. Got him. Anthony Mancuso can't beat the throw. So now there are 2 down here in the bottom of the 9th. Hit on the ground through first and second base. Holding up at first is Griffin. Gauthier now stepping up. Pitch goes high, check back to first. Safe. Griffin was pretty far out when the pickoff throw made its way to the bag.
He's here, Bubba!
Runner on the way, throw from the catcher. He got him. Good night, Manchester. Final score of the game, Navy 16, Royal 9. And what a day of baseball it's been here from Northeast Delta Dental Stadium in Manchester, New Hampshire. The Showcase League having 3 games today. Game number 1, Black beating Team Orange by a score of 11-5. Game 2, it was Bridgeton Academy winning over Team Purple by a score of 3-2. And then here tonight in the finale this afternoon, the final score, Team Navy 16, Team Royal 9. And I'd say the story of this game, Team Royal, their pitching gave up so many walks throughout. 6 just in the 4th inning alone that helped allow 8 runs to get across the plate. So there was plenty of offense for Team Royal, but defensively they struggled to get it done. And so that's why we had the outcome we had today. Aside from that, my name is Tim Foley. I've had an absolute blast calling these games here today. It's been a pleasure working with the Showcase League and JPR Live. It's a beautiful venue here in Manchester as well. If you're watching anywhere else in the world, I recommend coming to this stadium when they are back up in action. Seems like a fantastic place to catch a ball game, as once again, this was an absolute blast to call today. I hope you all had as much fun as I did at home. So the final score of Game 3, Team Navy 16, Team Royal 9. For the rest of the crew here at JPR Live and all the representatives in the Showcase League, this has been Tim Foley thanking you so much for watching all of our action here today. Be sure to tune in next time. Next week, if you are still listening, games are being played at Alumni Field in Keene. So if they are allowing fans, another triple header. Not sure if they will be allowing fans, but it is another triple header. So be sure to tune in. Coverage of today's Showcase League games, and we can't wait to see you next time.